What's up, Fat Kid Nation? We are out here. It is 4 in the morning. We are getting ready to fly to Denver. It's going to be an amazing adventure. I'm super excited for this. Let me tell you, you don't need your boarding pass anymore. You just need your license. And they told me eventually it's just going to be a picture. I don't know how I feel about that since I always wear hats. There's an early morning rhyme for you. It's always time to rhyme. Let's do it. What's up, Fat Kid Nation? Thank you for joining on today's creation, where we're gonna start this Denver adventure off at one of my favorite staples in downtown Denver, BD's Mongolian Grill. Let me know down below if you've ever been to a Mongolian grill, but I love these places. Normally, one, because they're all you can eat, which is always high in my book. But number two, they have so many different options and combinations that I can choose from that my ADD can be young, wild, and free, which is okay with me. So you start off here and you can get all the oodles of noodles that you want, but I usually skip that because that's just empty calories to me. And I move right to the hard-hitting meat section. Now they have scallops and seafood if that's more your scene, which yes, I'm not a huge seafood fan, but I do love shrimp. So you'll notice I load up on some shrimp during this section, as well as they have Nashville hot chicken, some steak, some pork, some seasoned items. They even have, for the vegetarians and the vegans, like my girl Casey, they got some Beyond sausage up in there, which I did try, and it was actually delicious. And then you're gonna make your way over to the vegetable stations, where they tell you to load up because obviously that's cheaper than the meats and the noodles. So you'll see it says vegetables load up. So they have everything you can think of: your squashes, your broccolis, your water chestnuts, and all sorts of other delicious creations. And then you can move on and you can go to your sauce bar, which is awesome because if you like it spicy, they actually do have some spicy. Now, is this spicy to Luther the Great? Absolutely not, but they do have some very spicy options because I did like Nashville hot with a chili paste and some Nashville chicken, and let me tell you, I was a little bit hurting. I was like, wow, this is like really spicy. So it was kind of funny. So I was like, it's not spicy. And it hit me a little bit. So time to get back and do some spice training. But what I love here is they put on a show. They'll ring a gong. They're always chopping and messing around. So, me, I'm a 8-year-old at heart. So I love when people are being funny. And so, yeah, I got to share this meal with obviously B Rose and then one of my best friends from college. And although he wasn't a big fan of the YouTube, he was a good sport and really actually did enjoy himself as he had never been here. And the true innovator that he is, they give you tortillas and brown rice and white rice, and he was making like stir-fry tacos, which in a day and age when fusion eating is the best and everyone's on this quest for fusion eating, stir-fry tacos might be above the rest. There, I said it. So, I do apologize for all of the drunk filming, but I thought you would all absolutely enjoy some drunk action here. So we went out on Friday night. I met up with my security team, as you see, and then also we just met up with a lot of old friends. As for those of you that don't know, I did live in Denver for 7 years. So here is Coors Field, that's where the Rockies play. But let's get into the hard-hitting pizza action. So I'm a firm believer that after I've had a couple of drinks is the best that I eat because I'm able to block out those inside voices and just smash food better than any other time in my life. So we walked into a joint that is actually from Wisconsin, I believe, Ian's Pizza. It was a staple anytime we went to Madison when we were, out and about as kids. We had to get that when we were, in college and drunk eat. So we're here, a lot of years older, enjoying the drunk eat. at Ian's Pizza. So they have all sorts of different crazy pizzas that they make that you can get by the slice, which again is always plays to my ADD because I don't have to just lock into one pizza flavor. No. I can go anywhere and everywhere on a culinary journey of greasy, delicious, cheap pizza. Because yes, like this pizza is actually very affordable. It's very thin crust as you see, so the New York East Coasters will leave me alone. And the crust has a good bite to it, but their torpedoes are where it's at. They're like their breadsticks, and then they don't make like a garlic sauce. They make a garlic aioli, which is thicker than Heavy D. As you see, I'm gonna get down and dunking. Oh man, it is so good. I wish I could eat these every day. If there was like a food you could eat every day and not gain weight, that would be on my list. What is on your list for that food? If there's a food you could eat that you would never gain weight, what would be that food? But let me tell you, this pizza that you're about to see is the craziest pizza I've ever seen in my life. Now, I was too drunk to get the name of it, but if you can believe this, I have a Haggard paper plate that they actually wrote down the name of everything on it. So I said, oh, I need someone for a return. And they're like, all right, dude, here you go. This pizza has creme fraiche on it, chorizo, craisins, blue cheese, and I guess they did write the name on it as I see it, chorizo blues. Oh my God, this pizza was one of the most interesting pizzas that I've ever had because the chorizo was like so rich and fatty, but the creme fraiche and the blue cheese was so creamy that when you got that bite of like the craisins was super sweet, it just gelled very well. A very unique, one-of-a-kind pizza experience that all of us had never had. But at this challenge, not challenge, I mean I did eat almost a whole entire pizza on my own and 5 breadsticks and 5 Diet Cokes, but let me tell you, we got taco pizza, we had a spinach Alfredo penne pasta pizza, and what they're really known for, which let me know, mac and cheese pizza, which I'm not a huge mac and cheese guy, but on a pizza, somehow I love it. It's like a guilty pleasure of mine, but let's move on. We all know I'm not the smartest man in the world, so what do you do after a night of drinking and thinking? You hit the trails at a bright and early, about 6 a.m., 6:30 in the morning. We got to the Chief Mountain Trail, and let me tell you, that's up there in Evergreen, Colorado, which is always beautiful. It's a smaller mountain town. It's still close to Denver, one of my favorite places to visit. Really enjoyed getting some activity in. The crazy part was how smoky it was that day. There had been lots of fires around. Actually, while we were gone, Las Vegas was told you couldn't even go outside. But then I love supporting small, crazy little local businesses. And so we found this place. It was a little pricey for what you got. I'm not going to lie. And we all know as a competitive eater, I live a very discount life. But these foods you're going to see, like my chicken tender sandwich with honey butter and a fresh baked biscuit in-house, was like $13. And I don't know if that justified $13 because I didn't even get a side with it. Side note. But it was very delicious, all fresh made. And, my buddy got the corned beef hash, as you see, and B Rose got biscuits and gravy, which was like no biscuits and gravy I've ever seen before. If you're looking for delicious food huge portions, and amazing views, and a Denver institution, look no further than Sam's number 3. This place has been featured on diners, drive-ins, and dives, and it's no surprise why. It's been one of my favorite spots to go to in Denver because actually, believe it or not, breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. I don't know why. And so I went with this giant Big Mama's omelet with French toast as my side and tater tots, which is next level because sometimes to me, hash browns are hit or miss, but tater tots, oh my God, I just love them, especially with green chili, which is one of the foods Colorado is known for. Believe it or not, green chili is like the thing in Colorado. So with that, on my omelet, I had every meat that you can think of to eat minus Rocky Mountain oysters because there's only no balls are going in this mouth. And then my best friend and B Rose both got other burritos. Those are just normal. That's not even big. That is how big these burritos are. And they're just ladled with green chili. I don't know if you're a dry guy or not, but I love when my burritos are wet. The wetter, the better. They just slide down my mouth easy, and they are so delicious, hot and steamy. But definitely if you're in Denver, check out Sam's number 3. You will not be disappointed. And they have a bunch of locations. Okay, 3, but I mean, it's still, you can find one. So as a thank you to letting me stay for a couple of days, we hit up this wine bar. I don't think they were the most keen on me filming, but I got some decent shots because this is the food that when I'm in the mood and it's not challenge day that I like to eat. Light bites, you know, kind of like big, kind of like my personality. Stuff that's big, bold, and packs a punch. And this place, Barcelona Wine Bar, definitely was delicious. They make fresh bread in-house, which is such a game changer. Actually, the best thing was that tomato that you'll see with the bread. And then you gotta have shishito peppers. That's pepper roulette. You never know what's gonna be hot. So try them out. We'll see you at the end of this video. What's up, Fat Kid Nation? Thank you for joining on this food vlog tour of Denver. Challenge fell through. I had hit up this restaurant. It's a Wisconsin-based bar and said, hey, I want to do your grilled cheese challenge. And they're like, yeah, that sounds great. I'm like, I got 15 people that are coming out to watch me. And they go, sure, what time? And so I told them time and date, and they go, oh no, there could be a Rockies game then. We're gonna turn down your 15-person table full of Wisconsinites and Midwesterners that are gonna drink at a Wisconsin bar for some Cub fans? Come on. No one likes the scrubs. Only Blaine does. So, sorry we couldn't do a challenge. I really wanted to get that one for you. I hope this delicious adventure makes up for it, but we are getting back to hard-hitting food challenge fun. We got a pad thai challenge with freak eating natter, where it's gonna be 6 pounds of pad thai. Then we're gonna be doing National Bacon Day, where I'm gonna try to eat 100 slices of bacon. I am quaking for some bacon on that one. It's gonna be greasy, let's be real about that. Then we're gonna follow it up with a video from Miss Sunshine Thomas of a giant banana split that I think is gonna be a hit, followed by National Burger Day, what do you say, where I'm gonna try to eat 20 In-N-Out hamburgers, and then we are getting sweaty and ready for a fun Fetty birthday cake challenge for a collab with my buddy from the UK, Max vs. Food. He's a rad dude with attitude across the pond, and we're gonna celebrate his birthday with, I don't know, we're gonna go big for it. Pillsbury Baking has already said you're crazy, so we're gonna see it. But until the next adventure, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. New videos every Monday and Wednesday. Stay sick, stay thick. Fat Kid Nation, you are the best.